Welcome back to Road Trip, part 2 of our Grand Canyon day hike. The Bright Angel Trail is longer than the South Kaibab Trail, but with less elevation gain over a longer distance, it is slightly less strenuous than the South Kaibab Trail. After we rested and had lunch at the Phantom Ranch, we finally gathered our stuff and started back down the trail. And we are arriving at the Bright Angel Campground where it is 80 degrees Fahrenheit. As a general rule of thumb, temperature increases by 4 to 5 degrees Fahrenheit for every 1,000 feet drop in elevation. That means you can expect the temperature at the bottom to be about 20 to 25 degrees warmer than at the rim at any given time. The campsites, each with a picnic table and fire ring, can only be reserved through a backcountry permit request. You then select and occupy one site per group, display permit on tent, and store your food in ammo cans.
Hey, Colorado River. We're going up to Bright Angel. Yeah, 12:30. Wish us luck.
The Silver Bridge was built in the late 1960s. It supports hikers and the Trans-Canyon water pipeline across the Colorado River. The National Park Service has just reopened the Silver Bridge to all foot traffic after being closed for several days. As always, rangers remind hikers and backpackers to plan ahead and check the park's website for updates on trail closure information. For long sections between the bridge and Pipe Creek, loose sand makes up the trail. Our legs felt like jelly as we struggled through the sand and up the few small rises along the trail, and that sucks. The trail dipped at the mouth of Pipe Creek before swooping around into the creek's deep gorge. The creek itself was small and pretty as it dropped from one pool to the next over hard basalt. Willows, cottonwoods, under thick layers of vegetation was kind of fun, with little creek crossings. And then, a good view of the rim showed up.
Galawin mo yung baso, Ray. Yay.
We are now here at the Devil's Corkscrew with its grueling, exposed, and daunting switchbacks. Lush section of the trail, providing some cool shade. We are now entering an area of the Grand Canyon that is an oasis in this dry and arid landscape. Located along a natural fault line, the Indian Garden was farmed seasonally by native people for centuries. In the 19th century, prospectors and cattlemen frequented the area because it contained reliable and abundant sources of water. Today, visitors use the Indian Garden as a resting place from the heat of the canyon. This faucet sprays and gets people wet, so be careful. Please stay on the trails. So we're going up now, and it's starting to get chilly. And probably 4 more miles off up to the south rim. At this point, you look up at the rim, and it's just a giant wall of rock. It looks nearly impossible to hike up. I had this weird combination of excitement and dread for what was still to come.
Four more effing miles.
So it's
Come here. Come here.
After the 3-mile rest house, you are now really feeling the climb. By now, you have already started winding your way up the switchbacks. Your thighs are burning, your lungs are burning, and most likely, part of you is wondering why you ever thought that this was going to be a fun thing to do. But hey, hike down is optional, and climbing up is mandatory. A quick flurry of switchbacks came and went. I stopped often, just enough to take few drinks every once in a while, and also to take in the scenery. It was very pretty down here. The trail was easy enough to not worry about watching your steps. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, and eventually you will reach the top of the Bright Angel Trail. Like 0.7 miles to Bright Angel Trailhead. So I just passed by that 0.7 mile tunnel. Whew. It's getting cold. Even colder when you stop. Sunset. What makes hiking the South Kebab and Bright Angel trails so hard is the elevation profile. By the time you get to the Colorado River, your legs are already fatigued. Those same muscles now have to get you back up to the rim. This is a true test of your endurance, and you need to come prepared. The best months to do this are in the spring and fall. The summer is the worst time to attempt this as a day hike because of the soaring daytime temperatures. Yes. are still waiting for Ray.
Welcome.
Yeah, we'll go back to the hotel first, then we'll come pick you up. Alright, ingat kayo, be safe. Bye.
Holy cow!
Surprise! So bushwhacking to the parking lot now.
Bad idea.
Parking lot D. We don't want to walk 20 minutes. Let's do the shortcut. Yay! 6 o'clock something. Right here at the back country parking.